Can I be honest with you for a second? I used to hide my credit card statements, like physically hide them. Under a pile of laundry, behind the cereal boxes. Once, I think I put one inside a book I was never going to read. If I couldn't see the debt, maybe it would just disappear? Spoiler, it did not disappear. But here's the thing. I paid off $10,000 of debt while earning what most people would call a modest salary. No second job that required me to never sleep, no miracle windfall, no selling a kidney. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how, step by step, so you can do it too. Whether you're a working mom trying to get ahead, someone just starting their debt-free journey, or just a regular human who is so done being broke, this video is for you. Let me introduce you to Sarah. Sarah is a mom of two. She works full-time, runs her household, remembers every doctor's appointment, every school lunch, every permission slip, and somehow, she also has $10,000 in credit card debt. Every month, Sarah pays the minimum, about $200. She feels responsible. She feels like she's handling it. What Sarah doesn't know is that at a typical 20% annual interest rate, she will be paying on this debt for over 9 years. And by the time she's done, she'll have paid back nearly $17,000 on a $10,000 debt. The credit card company made $7,000 off Sarah's stress. Let that sink in. Sarah isn't bad with money. Sarah just doesn't have a plan. That is literally the only difference. If you're managing a household budget on one income or a tight dual income, this is especially for you. You are already a financial ninja. You just need the right weapon. Okay, so now you know the problem. The minimum payment is basically a trap designed by people in very expensive suits who would like to remain very rich. Thank you very much. So how do we actually get out? There are two methods that financial experts swear by. I'm going to break them both down with zero jargon and then tell you which one actually works for real people with real lives and real children who need a snack every 4 minutes, even though they literally just ate. Let's go. Method 1, the debt snowball. This method was made famous by financial author Dave Ramsey. And here's the idea. Pay off your smallest debt first. Completely ignore the interest rate. Size is all that matters. Let me walk you through it with a real example. Let's say Sarah, our girl from earlier, the one with the hidden credit card statements, has 4 debts. $400, money she borrowed from her sister Lisa. $1,200, store credit card she opened for a 20% off discount and then accidentally used for everything. $3,500, personal loan. $4,900, credit card from what Sarah calls that one summer and refuses to discuss further. Total debt comes onto $10,000. Sound familiar? Here's what Snowball tells Sarah to do. Pay the minimum on the $1,200, the $3,500, and the $4,900. And then take every single extra dollar she has, maybe $50, $100, $200, whatever she can find, and throw it at the $400 smallest debt. Why? Because Sarah can probably wipe out that $400 in 1 or 2 months. And the moment she does that, something shifts. She didn't just pay a bill. She won. She eliminated an entire debt. That feels amazing. Now Sarah takes what she was paying on that small debt, say $150 per month, and she adds it to her minimum payment on the $1,200 store card debt. So now she's throwing even more money at the next smallest debt. The snowball is rolling. it's picking up speed. By the end, she's throwing the equivalent of her first 3 debt payments at that last one. It gets destroyed faster than she ever thought possible. Why does this work psychologically? Humans are not spreadsheets. We don't make decisions with pure logic. We make them with emotion. And nothing fuels action like a win. The snowball gives you wins early and often. Each eliminated debt is a dopamine hit that makes you want to keep going. Okay, so now let's move on to the next alternate method. But before getting there, if you like this video, if it helped, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so that you don't miss what's coming next, and share this with a friend who needs it. Okay, so method 2, the debt avalanche. The method that will make your math-loving friend nod approvingly and say, actually, that's the optimal strategy. The avalanche says, forget the size of the debt. Pay off the highest interest rate first, because that's the debt that's costing you the most money every single month. Back to Sarah's 4 debts, but this time we're looking at interest rates. $400 Lisa loan, 0% interest. $1,200 store card, 29% interest rate, absolutely criminal. $3,500 personal loan, 12% interest rate. $4,900 credit card, 22% interest rate. Avalanche says, ignore the $400, ignore the $3,500, ignore the $4,900 for now. Put everything extra at that $1,200 store card debt, because 29% interest rate is eating Sarah alive every month. Once that's gone, hit the $4,900 at 22%, then the $3,500 at 12%, and the 0% interest for the $400 debt. That's the last one because there's literally 0 interest on guilt. Mathematically, the avalanche saves Sarah more money than the snowball, potentially hundreds of dollars. The numbers genuinely do work out better. But, and this is a very important but, if Sarah's highest interest debt is also her biggest debt, she might be grinding away at it for 6 months before she feels any real progress. 6 months of, I'm doing the thing, with no visible win, no crossed off debt, no celebration, just paying and paying and paying. That is hard. That is really, really hard. The honest truth, the avalanche is smarter on paper. The snowball is smarter in real life. One saves you money, the other saves your motivation. Putting it all together, so which one should you choose? Option 1. If you are someone who can look at a spreadsheet and say, I am saving $340 in interest and feel genuinely motivated by that number, do the avalanche. It's the right call for you. But if you are someone who needs to feel progress, who needs a win, who needs to cross something off, then go for option 2, do the snowball, because a method you stick to for 2 years beats a method you abandon in a month, every single time. There is also a third option nobody talks about, the hybrid. Start with the snowball to get 1 or 2 quick wins and build your confidence. Then switch to the avalanche once you have momentum. Best of both worlds. Remember, the people who get out of debt are not the ones who earn the most. They're the ones who got so fed up with being in debt that they refused to stop until it was gone. That can be you. Actually, I think it already is you, or you wouldn't have watched this far. I'll see you in my next video. Go get that debt crackin'. You've got this.